All right, my apologies, Skip Landers. I was playing on the cash register. I was up on channel 37 for the last half hour, 45 minutes. But I came back to channel 28, and it sounds like C. Gay is having a connection. It's a good thing Skip can't hear this guy. Now, guys, keep in mind, that little stunt I pulled didn't change him. Listen up, pay attention.
Waving back at you, friend. Definitely a lot of noise out there this morning. There's been a lot of noise all morning, all afternoon. They getting down out there around the bend.
That stunt you pulled didn't change me, Alibaba. Listen to him.
Did you pay taxes on your visa? Because if you didn't pay taxes on your visa, ice, baby.
That stunt Richie pulled made him delirious. Act like you're not paying attention.
Donald Trump gonna take Richard's EBT card so he can't shop on Amazon. No.
How many times did he say that in the last 20 minutes? That stunt Richie pulled got him stuck on stupid and repeat, don't you think?
When I put it on a sample deck, you dumb bitch, you thought I was repeating myself all that goddamn time, you stupid motherfucker. That's what happened when you're a dinosaur. You have no technology, analog, nothing but analog.
I'm just hearing what the stunt I pulled didn't change. I'm back quiet.
Whatever you think that was, you pussy. You pussy. You ain't about shit. You pussy. I'll stun you with death.
I think that little stunt I pulled put that man in the mirror, making sure he straightens you out. It sure sounds like that stunt I pulled changed you. Damn it, boy. Recognition of realization. Okay, when the lights go out in this gate, you know what. When the lights go out, you know what happened. You got caught between the sky, the moon, Richie in New York City. I'm gone. Well, that's what the man in the mirror told you. Richie proved you were soft. That little stunny poo drove you crazy. That's reality. That's what you face when you look in the mirror. How you like me now?
Weather's on that 27, weather's on that 27. Be your neighbor, walk for weed, Louisiana hot shells, biting country on the mail. There's not a violent.
Don't have to be. And if they thought that, they would have tried already. Come here. Where you going? Reality. Don't get mad I gave you that golden chance. And your soft ass didn't take it. And now he's going to sucker punch me. Ha ha ha. Dollar against her now with the whole mother that gave birth to you. You ain't ever sneaking nobody.
I'm gonna call you baby shit, Richard. Is that you want to?
You're welcome to call me anything you want, but make sure you say it right. That little stunt I pull, make sure you understand reality.
Baby shit, Richard. That's his name. Good morning, 600.
You could call me anything you want as long as that little stunt I pulled made you realize what really happened. Cry on. You're allowed to call me anything you want with the chance I gave you. I don't mind. I said it was going to be psychologically devastating. Did I not state everything before I walked out that 20? I sure did.
Hey, brother. Hey, I want to call you. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'll be back.
But that's the difference in Fantasy Island and reality. You're hearing the result of reality. And you're right, that little stunt I pulled did not change me. It might have changed you real bad. It might got you coming clean. It might got you delirious. It might have had you off the mic for the last 2 years. Oh, in the last 4 days. He's worried. He said he's worried. He's worried. Yeah, how many times I've told y'all from day one, y'all ain't nothing to worry about, and I proved it to you. I proved it to you better than anybody else. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, 127. 127 out there. 207 in the black zone. What kind of gear do you always see?
207, you ain't supposed to be hearing me on the drive or straighten out my New York City cupcake. Hey, 207, you ain't supposed to hear me while I'm working the 2-pill driver straightening out my New York City cupcake.
Hey, we got a good copy on you there, 127. Here in the black gold, 207. We're waving, brother.
Yeah, but 207, you were coming back to me, and I'm taunting the local pussy. I'm getting the local pussy lips to queef. You weren't supposed to hear me on that 2-pill driver, me and this IMAX in New York City. It's all transmit frequency, by the way. I'm gone.
We got a good copy on you, brother. 207 in the black gold. We're going to say 73 and let you get back to your taunting, brother. Take care. 207 in the black gold. Waving.
Well, 207, as this video game will show you, I'm not really much for talking, and what I'm really doing is wiping tears. Hey, 207, what I'm doing in this video gate is wiping tears. When you hear the video gate, you'll hear the tears I'm gleefully wiping.
What I'm doing is catch a copy that, brother. Copy that. 207 in the black gold. We're going to get off the side and listen, brother. Take care. That's what I'm doing.
All right, allow me to introduce you to CK. We call him C-Gay, but everybody says the C-Gay is for cock kisser. And there's only one cocky kissers out here. 127 New York now.
You can't prepare shit. All you gotta do is tune and solder and just tune and turn it off. That's all you gotta do. And he's pussy.
Well, that's all most radio operators want. Somebody who could tune up and align their radio right. That's mostly what radio operators want. Somebody who know how to tune and align their radio right. And then they start yelling at them while they on the 2-pill driver across the band and the land. But they can't hear the Scan Man radio until they watch this video game. They can't hear the tears I'm wiping unless they watch this video game. 127 New York video game rolling.
I was talking to Texas. The Texas heard me.
Yo, CK was talking to Texas. Yo, Mother Nature made somebody in Texas hear CK, and he's talking to Texas. So Mother Nature allowed Texas to hear CK by some miracle, but yet he's having a conversation with Texas. Well, let my video game capture this conversation.
Man, I could go to any fucking frequency, and I could go to the ham frequency.
Now he's trying to explain himself to me. Why he want to plead his case to me? Let me get back in the cut so I can wipe some tears. That little stunt I pulled. That little stunt I pulled put reality up in your eyesight. Make sure you're never going to forget who the soft pussy one is. Make sure that man in the mirror is never going to allow you to forget. Stew on that. Stew on the reality you face when you look in that mirror. Listen to that man in the mirror. Don't forget what he's telling you. Come here. Where you going? Oh, so poor baby. Gotta go.
You told me that I was pretty
It's all about that little stunt I pulled. Yeah. You mean what I said I was going to do to you when I got there? You mean what I said I was going to do in the video game before I left the 20? That what you're talking about, homeboy? See, that's the difference in reality and Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island projects fantasy, does fantasy. But reality, real recognize real. Real tells you what he's going to do before he even walks out the door and does it. 127, got that.
You ain't been out the door, you sucker pussy.
I'll be anything you want, Cuppy.
You can try to perpetrate all you want. 127 ain't been outside 2 weeks. That's reality. 127, you talking
Hey, Whiskey, the cupcake is worried about that little stunt I pulled. Hey, Cupcake, the Cupcake swear that little stunt I pulled did not change him. But I think the last 2 years that the locals received tell them a whole different story. 127 and that much control.
Anybody telling a story, it's got to be you telling a story.
No, 250 senior. That's the 250's department. That's the Seagays department. That's the bad girl department. That's the cheerleader squad department. That's why they're having such a hard time out here. They're letting their mouths wreck themselves when they should have just checked themselves. 127 getting on that. Well, it's a train wreck in this New York video game. And 250 senior is whining worse than Cupcake. 127 and that much control on back line.
I like those 250, man. 250's got it right. If you ever went outside, you realize you can see the freaking day. Big pussy. You can see the light of day, 127. You can see it, man. You're a piss at 127, a piss.
Well, I don't mind being the pissant that 250 is so scared to have an eyeball with. I don't mind being the man that 250 loves and obsessed on the radio, but is too scared to go face to face with him. Listen, I don't mind being the man that 250 is petrified to have an eyeball with.
He called you a pissant. Everybody knows you a piss.
Me and Whiskey, we have a good time, Cupcake. Hey, Cupcake, but Whiskey, don't say I'm a pissant, because you don't want anybody to know what the pissant. You don't want anybody to know that little stunt he pulled, what's got you all strung out, what's got you recognize reality, what's got you dreaming of sucker punching. Now cry on, sucker, and don't forget about that little stunt I pulled. That's not a stunt. That's reality. That's how Richie rolls. Don't you ever forget that.
He called him a little pissant.
He said pissant. If your dope fiend scared radio station had a real antenna, you might be able to know that. He said pissant. Pissant. Got it? Pissant. the man that peed all over you, I'm gone.
Oh, what the hell he said a pissant, you little squat. Basically, you a baby bitch. That's what he called you, man. You a peon.
Well, I understand that stunt I pulled proved to everybody out here you are a baby bitch. Now go be a nice little baby bitch and go look in the mirror. Go listen to what the man in the mirror is telling you. And don't forget that. You got a new son now, Whiskey. Hey, Whiskey, you got a new son doula now, Whiskey. Whiskey, you got a new son doula now. You don't believe me? Pay attention. 4-4, nobody been on the sidewalk and face to face with me more times than this little cupcake. Hey, 4-4, nobody's been face to face with me more time than this cupcake. And the last time he got straightened out and actually spoke up. The last time he got straightened out and actually spoke up first. Well, he spoke up after I started talking shit. He was just too in shock of what just happened. It stunned him. Come here. Where you going? My job's already done, bitch. Softy. I gotta go now. 4-4, nobody's been face to face with me on the sidewalk more times than Seagate 187 and Bad Girl 515. That's reality in New York City. That's what the man in the mirror lets them know.
And you pussy every time you scared.
Listen, I didn't have a conniption. I wasn't the one that came dressed with everything but the kitchen sink. I wasn't the one that was so petrified about what he seen on a tablet that I came dressed up as a goon. I wasn't the one that was proved to be a short, weeble and wobble and midget with a stick up his ass. 127, man.
You was dressing like a goddamn pro.
Yeah. Richie changed his appearance. Richie looked taller. Richie was wearing high heels. I couldn't see a damn thing out there, man. You had the advantage. You had the upper hand. I know what I seen. That little stunt you pulled. Come here. Where you going? See what that little stunt I pulled did? It made you recognize reality real quick. But it was too late. Richie gave you that golden opportunity, proved you pussy, and walked away. Now you got to live with the man in the mirror telling you exactly that. I can't believe Richie tricked his video camera. I can't believe Richie pulled off something psychologically devastating like this. I did say before I walked out the 20, it's going to be psychologically devastating, but I never thought it was going to be this real. See that? He's coming clean. He's been next to me so many times he was able to smell me. He got close enough to smell me, but not close enough to do CK. Damn it, boy. Now you know why I call him C-Gay. He came on that C-Gay shit. He came with his nose. No, man, I made C-Gay do something worse than crap his panties. I made him expose his fat little poly midget ass. The same little fat roly-poly fat Albert mother I told you about that night in that video game 7 years ago. 127 got that. You know, I really think if C-Gay spends less time going delirious behind the mic, he might be able to put in some work and maybe might be able to fulfill his dream of sneaking Richie. If C-Gay didn't spend so much time going delirious behind the mic, he might be able to pull off his rock-in-the-face fantasy and be able to sneak Richie. He swears Richie's not going to see it coming. Oh, I hope I'm not supposed to get scared now. And a calendar going on another year. Listen, it wouldn't be so bad if this cat wasn't on the sidewalk face to face with me in arm's length more times than anybody else. It wouldn't be so bad, but I guess he's relying on either Donald Trump or me dying for him to claim a win. He's hoping on Donald Trump evicting me or me dying so they could claim a win out here. Well, I don't want to break their heart, man, but when I tell them straight up I'm going to live long enough to piss on their grave, it's reality. I mean, not that I'm the type to go piss on somebody's grave, but if I tell him I'm going to live long enough to piss on his grave, I want you to know the last thought that man has in life, his last breath, his last thought, his last dying thought is, Richie's still standing. Ain't that a bitch?
Nobody's gonna miss you.
I bet you when I go to Columbia, Seagate gonna be crying harder than 2-5 a blow. I bet you when I walk out of here and go to Columbia, Seagate gonna be crying worse than 250.
Yeah, I can't wait. So we can still crack jokes on you, yo. and some of your people, some of your neighbors gonna record your panhandling again.
Well, you're welcome to crack jokes, as long as you realize for the last 13 years, Richie made sure your punks are going to realize you'll never put your hand on me. It's all right if you crack jokes. Now have a good day and stew in that reality. No, I sound like a man that crawled out of your speaker and taught you something you weren't used to. I talk about a real nigga that came out your speaker and showed you for the last 13 years, you ain't putting your punk hands on me. Damn it, boy. And I showed it to you in a special way. I gave you special treatment on that sidewalk that night. But I did tell everybody out here what I was going to do before I left the house. And I think by now they know I did it. Come here. Where you going? Listen, man, you had your chance. Now I got to go.
You did not say, come on, where you going?
Oh, no, that was you, all huffy and puffy. Come here. Where you going? How you doing? I ain't got no time for you. Come here. Where you going? How you doing? You're not taking a swing yet? I ain't got no time for you. Not yet? I gotta go. How you doing? Where you going? How you doing? Come here. Where you going? Listen to how hot and puffed Richie got you just by doing what he did. See that little stud I pulled? It worked just fine. Why, thank you, Whiskey. Hey, Whiskey, I ain't got to convince and hypnotize nobody in reality. Hey, Whiskey, I don't have to convince and hypnotize nobody about reality. They're hearing it. I think they're smart enough to put the pieces together. I think they're smart enough these days to do the math. If they're not, I really can't help them. If they're not, I do feel for them in a special way. Because all I'm delivering and all you're hearing is reality over that little stunt I pulled that didn't change nobody. Yeah, Whiskey, you got a new son doula. He did his job. He did his job. He made sure you realized he gave you the opportunity and you didn't take it. He made sure of that.
Hey, Slam Punk, thanks for that. Come over and shovel my driveway. Come on.
And that was special for your sidewalk, homeboy. Sounds like I handled his pan just fine through the speaker, huh?
Never panhandle, never will, motherfucker. I'd rather knock off a bank, 3 hours in a cop.
Here comes the comparison again.
You understand? But I ain't got
You see how discombobulated I got him? Forever trying to compare himself to Richie.
life, I'm set. Huh? That's what happened. Huh? You don't violate family rules.
See, President Ford made sure nobody could ever have any room for shit like this. But since his orders don't mean shit, neither do any executive orders. President Ford implemented orders that remove all problems like this. But since those executive orders do not mean nothing, do not think any executive order that comes to me is going to mean something.
What do you want from a pimp?
One 127 got so much control over these radio Rambos in New York City, they delirious and demented and stuck on stupid and repeat. The man in command and full control back out. I got better control of these Marys than Donald Trump has in the United States.
127.